Hello everyone and welcome back to Passion Sundays. My guest today has been described by Jack Welch as a man who can distinguish the meaningful from the meaningless and teach it to people in a very effective way. He's been described by the media as the man with the real-world solutions through his books and teachings, which you can apply on a Monday morning. Sounds pretty much like the kind of a guest we want to talk to. He's a New York Times best-selling author who sold over 2 million copies of his books. He coaches and consults with world's leading CEOs. With me today is Mr. Ram Charan. Mr. Ram, welcome.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to have you here and to have such a legend with us. And as I might have explained to you, the show is about helping people stay motivated and engaged in their business and in their lives. And any company and any successful CEO wants to stay engaged and achieve their goals. And the first question is, how do you see the relation between passion and achieving goals and being successful in life?
Yeah. The important part in life, people have to be honest with themselves. It's easier said than done. They should have some friends who will make an individual see in the mirror and get an honest feedback. These friends should tell you like it is. These friends should tell you what you're good at, what you're not good at. Keep discovering what you're good at. And do not discard that item because in the short run you may not be succeeding. The courageous leaders, individuals, all go through hurdles, but they need to continue to discover what they are good at, and then what they need to be practiced to be better at, and that is the source of secret life.
Amazing. And you mentioned something really important, which is not quitting and staying on the path even when it gets tough. However, there's always a question of how do you know if you're actually on the right path?
I think you will find in life to listen to your inner voice. You can't wait to get out of bed when you're on the right path. There's an inner intrinsic satisfaction that you say, I think I really love it, I want to do it, I've got difficulties. So across the globe, particularly in India and Hollywood, most of the actors who became very successful, they found their way through hardships, but they knew they want to be actors. So in India, we have these people coming from great poverty, moving from one part of India to another, struggling their way into Mumbai, but they wanted to be actors, they wanted to be musicians. One I just read the biography, who wanted to be a director, failed in 3 movies, but he knew his interest lied in making movies. And when he succeeded, it remains for 50 years the most classic movie. That's what you do.
So obviously what you're saying is this whole passion, pursuit of passion and pursuit of a calling is not a lofty dream that you happen by itself. It's something that one has to invest the time and effort and focus and dedication to make it happen.
Yeah, the key here is in the Hindu culture, which is roughly 70-80% of the population, we do not set goals. That is the part of the Eastern culture. We say what will give you intrinsic happiness.
Wow.
And the goals will come.
So in your opinion, it's more important to actually pursue that thing which you feel is a calling even more than setting a goal?
There is no need to set a goal.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Yeah. All Western culture is setting goals. Most of the Indian successful people do not set goals. They set in their mind what is their calling, what really gives them energy, despite difficulties. And then they are absolutely obsessed in practicing it, practicing it, practicing it. And that takes them to excellence, and that gives them higher goals. They say we don't really expect rewards, but the rewards come.
Amazing. I mean, that's very revolutionary what you're saying.
It is.
And from that perspective, should that be the point of view of a leader or everybody across the organization?
Everybody.
So from that point, then, would it be valuable for a company to say, against the usual, I'm not going to invest on the systems and procedures as much as on investing on helping people find that level of engagement and that level of passion?
Yeah, they still need processes for them to find and allow the people to express what their calling is and try to. It has begun, by the way.
Okay.
In Procter & Gamble, they now post the jobs and anybody can apply to those jobs. So people then say, this is my calling, or if they're too ambitious, they may apply and never win it. So that has begun in the companies to have people describe what they want, regardless of their hierarchy. It's going to be more so in the future. So that has begun.
And would that pay back return on investment for an organization?
Huge. Because if the people go to the job where their real calling is, there's a very high return.
And the world is ready for this because we have pushback. It's happening already.
It's happening already, yeah.
It's happening.
There's no second about it's happening now.
Wow, amazing. And in your opinion, what would distinguish I would say, a good friend stroke coach? Because you brought a very valid point about the friend is that person who would tell you the truth. And there are many schools of coaching out there, and some of them are an in-your-face type of a coaching. What would distinguish a good coach in your opinion?
I don't know. I can't answer that question. There's so many varieties.
Okay. Okay, understood. And if somebody feels that their calling is not in their current job,
Move.
Okay.
People, so long you're honest. The key is be honest with yourself. And if you come to the conclusion that you have the wrong boss and the wrong job, you move.
You move, and do you move immediately, or is that
No, you got to watch it. If you're going to make a living, you watch your time, prepare for it.
And put a plan, action plan, or at least have that heart to
make your decision.
Make a decision. What do you think? I would really love to hear your opinion. If you'd like to stay engaged, subscribe to our social media channels, and if you want even more valuable interviews and tips and tricks on how to live passionately, then go to MoustafaHamwi.com and subscribe to our Passion Sundays newsletter. Until the next episode, live passionately.